Boo. Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Shivers, and welcome to episode 105, The Substance. This came out at the end of last year, 2024, starring Demi Moore, Margaret Qualley, who is Andie MacDowell's daughter, those of you who know Andie MacDowell from movies back in the day, and Dennis Quaid. And it's about a woman who takes something called the substance to get a better youthful her. And that's putting it in probably the simplest terms, because this movie is messed up in the best way. It is a wonderfully written, wonderfully metaphored movie about unrealistic beauty standards, the pressure that women face every day to be beautiful, the pressure they put on themselves, the pressure that the world puts on them, men, society, and then how all of us fear getting older. And then I'd say the first hour and 50 minutes of the movie is this really dark, disturbing tale about how she's going through this, and Margaret Qualley plays her younger, better self. But then the last half hour goes insane. I was told the last half hour was crazy, so I was expecting like a 6 or a 7. And I've seen some body horror in my life. This was like a 9 or a 10. This was insane. It was like picture of Dorian Gray meets David Cronenberg. It was disturbing, but in the way that it needs to be artistically disturbing. It was making a point, and it was gory. I think I sat there most of the end of the movie just with my mouth gaped open, like, what the hell am I watching? It just went insane. So whatever you think was going to happen the last 30 minutes, whatever you can picture in your head, it will be either worse or better or crazier than you can imagine. But after all that's being said, I still think the most disturbing part of that movie was Dennis Quaid eating shrimp at the beginning. And when you watch the movie and you see me eating shrimp at the beginning, that's the grossest part of the movie when you get right down to it. But yes, the rest of the movie has a lot of weird body horror. And I'm so happy that horror of this type is becoming recognized, especially in award shows. Demi Moore just won the Golden Globe for her role. I hope she gets nominated for an Oscar. I hope Margaret Qualley gets nominated for Best Supporting Actress, because they were wonderful in this one, and it deserves it. And I think horror is making a good comeback to tell good stories, to tell good special effects, and to make a point. And if you can just sit through the last 30 minutes and maybe not lose your lunch, and don't bring kids to it, don't bring young kids to it. But it is a crazy, crazy movie. But amazing. Probably, I wish I watched this last year before the end of the year. I'd put it in my top 10. But anyways, watch The Substance, but be ready. The last half hour is going to mess you. Until then, I am Mr. Shivers. Hopefully I'll sleep well tonight and have weird dreams. But I'm Mr. Shivers saying grab yourself some popcorn, sit back, and enjoy the movies.